You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the only way you can do it. So once you're able to be uncomfortable doing things that you feel like you could never do, and you feel like you can walk into any room and do whatever it is you want to do, that's when you're able to accomplish the things that you never thought was possible. What is going on, family? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about ending negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can keep us down and keep us from doing all kinds of things, like achieving our goals and getting over our fears. So today I'm going to share some different approaches we can use to end that. The first thing we need to do to stop negative thoughts is identify what they are. What are your negative thoughts? What is it that you're thinking of on a day-to-day basis that is holding you back from achieving whatever it is you want to achieve? For me, the things that was holding me back was my introverted personality or my laziness. And my thoughts used to keep me in that bubble. A lot of the things that I had to do to overcome that is I had to start challenging them. I had to start attacking those things and not sit back and wait. So for me to get over my introverted personality, whenever somebody would look at me walking past a store or walking somewhere, I would look at them and we would look at each other. I would say, "Hey, how's it going?" Talking to a random person, have no idea who they are, but I'm starting to speak up to different people randomly. Why? Because it's teaching me that it's just another human. Whether they speak back or not, it doesn't really matter to me. It's about me getting over my fear and attack the thing that I feel like has been holding me back from doing whatever it is I want to do. Without doing that, I would not be able to do this. I would not be able to sit in front of a camera right now and talk to you today if I wasn't able to take that approach and get over that fear. I will oftentimes let my mind tell me, "Oh, you don't have to do that right now. You can do it later," or "It's not that big of a deal. You can do it another time." I get up immediately and get going. Why? Because it's eradicating my laziness. It's getting it out the way. And that's because I'm no longer allowing my thoughts to take control of who I am or who I want to be. I understand that there's bigger things in front of me. And to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish, I have to attack those things and not sit back and wait. For me, I like to think that all thoughts are bad thoughts. There's no good thoughts, no such thing. They don't exist. Why? Because negative thoughts are negative thoughts. They do nothing but hurt you and hold you back. And those are things we do not want. And so, quote unquote, positive thoughts do nothing but project into the future to something that you may or may not get. You have no idea what's going to happen in the future. I acknowledge my thoughts and just let them pass. I don't act on them or think about them or talk to myself about them at all. We all talk to ourselves. I'm not crazy. I just let them go because at the end of the day, nothing of value there for me in any capacity. I can't control the future and I can't control the past. The past is the past. It happened. I can't change it. Whatever happened in my past happened in my past. And I choose to let it go. And I choose to live in the right now. I don't focus on the future because there's nothing I can do to control the future. I can't control the right now that can lead to greater things in my future, but I'm focused in the moment. What am I doing in this moment so that I can reach that goal? So if I want to make $100,000 a year or plus, then I have to do the things in the moment that's going to get me there. What is my work ethic like right now? What am I doing right now? Am I setting things aside and just thinking that, oh, it's not that important? No, I have to approach it and attack it right now. The moment is where you need to live. You don't need to live in the future or in the past. We can't change those things. We have no control of those things. We have to leave them where they are. Practice positive self-talk. You have to, if you need to, for me, I used to put affirmations on everything. On my steering wheel, I had a massive post-it note just writing down different things that I wanted to be. I am strong. I am smart. I am the best. I am a millionaire. I am this. I would say those things all the time. Why? Because it's getting embedded into my psyche. When I think about those things, it doesn't sound like I'm out of the realm of possibility. I feel like I can accomplish anything at that point. And I think that's the biggest thing that we need to recognize is the fact that we can do anything, but if we don't have the right mindset, we will never accomplish it. If you continuously think you're not good enough, you won't be good enough. That's why if you practice positive self-talk, whatever it is that's holding you back, say, for me, it was laziness. I am not lazy. It's something that I will always say. I am bold. It's something I would say so that I could have the courage to talk to people. I used to do this all the time. I don't know if anybody else did this, but I did this all the time. Whenever I wanted to ask my mom a question, I would literally stand right outside her door and ask it 700 times. That's exaggerating, but a lot of times before I'd even go in there and ask her. The worst thing she could say is no. But I used to do that because I was so scared. I had no idea what was going to happen. That's what we all do in our lives. We sit there and we try to ask for permission to do things that we need to just do and get it done, so that we're able to overcome those fears of what could happen, because we have no idea. That's why I say live in a moment. You never know what's going to happen. So practice positive self-talk. Practice those things that you think are holding you back to get you to go forward or jump forward. So we need to think about what it is that we're listening to, what it is we're watching, and the people we have around us, because you don't understand that those things that you're listening to, what you're watching, the people that you have around you, they all are feeding your mind in some capacity. So if you're listening to music that talks about nothing but shaking booty, selling drugs, and all these different things, that's all you're going to think about. You're going to think about it. Of course, you're not going to do. Some people, you may not do it, but at the end of the day, if you're thinking about it, you're not thinking of anything productive that's going to propel you to do anything great. You know what I mean? So it's like we have to be mindful of what it is that you're listening to. If you're listening to music all the time, that's the only thing you're listening to, then that's the stuff that's going to keep you down, or it's going to keep you thinking about things that just don't matter at the end of the day. That stuff is irrelevant to what it is you want to accomplish. How about you, instead of listening to music that talks about all that stuff, why not listen to a podcast that talks about whatever it is you're trying to accomplish? When you listen to people that's already accomplished the things that you want to accomplish, it's easy for you to then maneuver in that space and for you to believe that you can do it, because anybody can do it. You just have to believe it. And the only way you're going to believe it is by ingesting that stuff in your mind and pouring it into your subconscious. Your subconscious mind is the thing where you're getting all those negative thoughts from. Your conscious mind, you're not creating those thoughts. Where they're coming from is what you're listening to. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of what you're listening to and watching, because the things that you're watching is also something that is going to affect the way that you carry yourself as well. Listen to different people. Like somebody that I love to listen to is David Goggins. He's somebody that has a crazy mindset. He has accomplished so much in his life, and he talks about overcoming so many crazy things. Look him up. That's somebody that you can listen to help you propel yourself into thinking positively and understanding what it is that you can do to overcome the negative things that have happened in your life. You have to overcome your thoughts by challenging them. We have to challenge them. Thought that's telling you can't do something, go do it. As long as it's not illegal, let's be smart about this. But go do it. Go get it out the way. Say, oh, I can't do that. Oh, I'll show you. And you're talking to yourself. I'm not crazy. I talk to myself, and I know you do too. We have to do that. We have to sit there and say, nothing's too difficult. We can do this. And you're not going to hold me back from what I'm supposed to become. We're going to have fears, but we have to learn how to conquer those fears. And the only way you can conquer those fears is by taking action. We have to take small steps at the same time. For me, it was saying hi to people before I started creating conversations and being able to do things like this. I had to take small steps to overcome my introverted personality. Do things like that. Whatever it is that you're trying to overcome, take small steps to get there so that you're able to overcome it. So those are some of the strategies that you can use to help you overcome your negative thoughts or negative self-talk. We have to remember that it takes time and effort to overcome those changes and those thought patterns, but it's definitely possible. We just have to keep going. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the only way you can do it. So once you're able to be uncomfortable doing things that you feel like you can never do, and you feel like you can walk into any room and do whatever it is you want to do, that's when you're able to accomplish the things that you never thought was possible. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's the best thing you could possibly do. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please share this video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.